This is coming to us from another storm chaser, Reed Timmer. Now, he saw video, or he saw this storm. He was part of the same storm system that hit Greensburg, but he saw it before it actually got to Greensburg. We're going to take a listen here. This is in Ellis County, Oklahoma. Let's listen in.
That is in the path of that storm. It's now 4 miles. The core of the storm, very potentially dangerous area within the...
Okay, stop. We're good. Don't go!
It's moving to the northeast at about 30 miles.
Shut your door. Shut your door. Shut your door. Okay, go. Back up. Back up.
Coming, however, we do not want you out.
We're okay. We're okay.
Our spotters on the ground, emergency management directors, there are trained spotters on the ground. We do not want you to be out looking at the storm, a dangerous storm, potentially hazardous storm in the South Ellis County area now. Highway 283, that would be Arnett, and to the west.
We're good. Hold on.
4 miles south of 51 and 6.
Listen to the roar! I got it! Hear that? Oh no, those are structures! Oh no! No! Wow! Can you hear that? Don't move!
Oh my goodness. We were just floored looking at this video. It is just so powerful just seeing the strength of that storm and how close Reed Timmer was able to get to. And I think what is so ironic, we're going to talk to Reed in just a second, was as he's filming this, you could hear on the radio the announcer saying, do not be in this area right now. Do not go outside and try to look at the storm or get video of this storm. And yet he was able to capture something of such enormous strength and power.
And that warning there is for the rest of us. We do want to let you know that Reed Timmer is a storm chaser, a professional storm chaser. We got this video from him and word from him describing what he was seeing, but that is unbelievably and scary close to a storm. Again, this was in Ellis County, Oklahoma, all part of the same storm system that eventually made its way to Greensburg, where so much devastation happened that we've been getting a look at. But Reed Timmer, we have him on the phone now. And Reed, what in the world? I assume you are not, that's great, I mean, unbelievable video. But I assume, and it sounded like you all got nervous there for a second, but were you intending to get this close to this tornado?
Well, we actually thought the tornado was moving more in a northeasterly direction, but it was such a slow-moving tornado, and we've been doing this for a really long time. We've gotten extremely close to over 150 tornadoes, and so I actually take full responsibility for getting close. Normally, my storm chasing partner, Joel Taylor, drives, but here we had to switch there at the last second, and my cell phone actually fell out of my pocket, and then we backed up, and I think the tornado hit my cell phone, so my cell phone could be in the air actually still, but... Yeah, we didn't mean to get that close, but it was a perfect tornado to do that because it was moving so slow and it was small. But you could also see it's very violent, ripping out the trees, and it's very lucky it didn't go through a populated area.
Yeah, it was a slow-moving storm, and we're watching it right now in detail when you can see the debris just flying all around. And when it gets close to this tree, it is just amazing how quickly it just picks it up and slings it. My question to you, though, it's kind of hard to tell in video. While this does look close with cameras and zoom lenses and all that, how close were you to this storm?
Well, this is actually our wide-angle camera. The video doesn't do it justice. We were probably within 50 to 100 yards of it easily.
What?
I mean,
oh, my goodness.
The left side of our car was sprayed with dirt and mud and everything while we were backing up, and yeah, we were pretty close to it.
Now, you're a storm chaser, and you follow these, and you have a pretty good idea of how powerful they are. Any idea how powerful this one might have been?
Well, I mean, you can see it. The small circulation, just because it's small doesn't mean it's not violent. I mean, you could see the winds, and they were, I'd say, at least 130, 150 miles per hour, probably stronger. To be able to rip trees out of the ground like that, and the sound was deafening. You can't really hear it that well in the video, but I mean, it was extremely loud. It sounded like a jet engine.
Reed, we heard you at some point. It sounded like you were saying that possibly there were structures or something this thing was moving towards. We saw the tree it hit, and we see the debris going around. But could you tell if this did get close to any structures that might have been out there?
Yeah, we heard that it actually hit a barn, and that the debris going around it was actually a barn. So luckily, it wasn't a residence. But I mean, if this went through, a populated area, it could have been really, really bad. So we're thankful for that.
And you said you were close, Reed. You said that this angle really doesn't give it justice. You were only 50 to 100 yards. Do you normally, is this as close as you have gotten to one? And
yeah,
this
is by far the closest we've ever gotten, and probably a little closer. We to be a little more safe, we want to be about 50 to 100 yards further back. But like I said, I was driving and just kept driving closer and closer.